Okay, welcome back, and now let's do an example. So in this example, we're going to evaluate these composition of trigonometric functions. So let's start with A. A is tangent of arctangent of -5. Okay. Now the domain for arctangent is all real numbers. Okay. So we don't have any issues there. Okay. If we do take the composition, then we get arctangent of -5, and then we want the tangent of that. Okay, so the inverse properties applies because -5 is in the domain, and so this is going to equal -5. Okay. Now what about B? B is arc sine of the sine of 5 pi over 3. Okay, now let's check the domain. So sine of pi over 3, right? Sine of pi over 3, but see, but pi over 3, 5 pi over 3 does not lie in the range of arc sine. Okay, so are we finished? So is this like done? We're done? No, not necessarily, because here's the thing you have to look at. The range for arc sine is what? It's negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. But let's investigate a little more. Let's take 5 pi over 3. Okay. And what happens if we subtract off 2 pi, right? 1 revolution. What do we get? Well, this is the same as 6 pi over 3, which gives us negative pi over 3, which is coterminal and lies in the 4th quadrant and is in the range of arc sine. So now, so we can replace this with negative pi over 3. It's coterminal, right? There's nothing wrong with doing that. Okay? And so guess what? Now that we can apply the property, and this is going to be negative pi over 3. All right, now, what about C? Let's look at C. So cosine of the cosine inverse of pi. Okay? Now, what is the domain of inverse cosine? Right? The domain of cosine is all real numbers, but we're restricted by the arc cosine. And that goes from what? The domain of that is -1 to 1, right? So pi is outside the domain. So this doesn't apply. Okay? So it's not defined. Well, it exists, so that's not undefined. Okay? Does not exist, undefined, probably the same. So you wouldn't be able to find the cosine because you can't find the inverse sine. So does not exist would also be a correct answer. All right. Have a great day.